My assumption was that people of this generation have the internet. They know everything they need to know about sex. So I roll in, and my niece said, tell this story, that story, and this story, and tell the orgasm story, but you don't have to get into all the details. I'm like, I'll vague it out, I'll vague it out. So I tell the story to these 40 young women, and right at the end, this gal behind me, she goes, excuse me, you talked about orgasms, but you didn't explain how you have them. And as I turn my head, the entire room is like this. Yeah! I thought, wow, how could they need this information? They've got the internet. So I map it out, I lay it down. They were asking, can we talk about hairy backs? How about masturbation? What's too much? Penis size, very nervous, like I'm bent to the left, I've got a big head and a small shaft, hair on the shaft, like built like a Pepsi can, like tell me, am I okay? I'm like, wow, Auntie Cindy's a little deeper than she intended to be. They had a lot of questions. Where is that clitoris? Please tell me where. Oh, where is the clitoris? And what is a G-spot? And G-spot? And are they the same thing? And what's squirting? I just need some answers. I go into this fraternity to do another talk and see what these guys have to say. 2 young men run up to me and they said, hey, we did your porn detox. I was like, oh, okay, well, tell me, how did it go? First kid says, listen, I have been off porn for 6 months and my life has changed. I no longer have erectile dysfunction. Sex with a partner is amazing again. The fantasy highlight reel, boom, it is no longer violent. It's no longer based on porn. I'm like amazed. I'm less depressed. I'm less anxious. I am more focused. I'm sleeping like a beast. My life is so different. The other kid said, everything he said is absolutely true. I was off porn for 2 months, and all of those things were happening to me. And then I thought maybe I could go on a reduced diet of porn. And everything started creeping back. The average size penis in porn is 8 inches. The average size fully erect penis is 5.5 inches. And there was a bunch of sophomores of all genders, and this one kid in the back, he goes like this, excuse me, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I saw a study last night that said the average size penis was 5.14. And I'm like, do you have your laptop? He's like, yes. I'm like, look up that study. All the girls in the room are like this. This 5.5, 5.14, like really? And then the kid, he's like, dun, 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 dun. All the boys are like, and finally he's like, names the study, he's like, 5.14. Oh my gosh, the whole room went nuts. All the boys, yeah, they're cheering, they're hooting, they're feeling normal, they're feeling okay. Now, I have seniors in college, when you lay that fact out there, they get up, they high-five each other, they're like, yeah, I'm normal, I'm good. No one teaches anyone about the clitoris. We don't tell boys, and boys will say to me, look, I cannot ask a woman what she likes, because that is like illegal. Like I have to know. I know I'm only 17, but I have to know where the clitoris is. And I've been I've been doing a lot of research. You look that stuff up, you're not gonna find some good mapped out situations. You're gonna find porn is what you're gonna find. Porn is the #1 sexuality educator. So these kids are like, I cannot ask. I just have to find it and figure it out. So I'm just gonna rummage around till I find that clitoris. I say to them, do you know you could be rummaging for decades? Like, you need to ask for directions. They're like, no, I can't. I'm like, you must. You cannot find that. You cannot be psychic. With girls, we do not teach girls about pleasure education. Moms will not tell their daughters because they think, if I told my daughter where her clitoris is, she'll never leave her room. She'll masturbate every day, all day. And it's like, ask any guy you know that when he first figured out how to masturbate, for 3 days, his life was off the rails, and then he said to himself, I gotta recalibrate, get back to life, right? Same thing. And then they say, well, if I do that, she will hump everything. I can't tell you how many women in high school and college are like, once I figured that out, I didn't really need a partner, got it figured out. And everyone assumes 2 women have got it dialed in, like every woman could give a woman an orgasm. Not the case, still elusive. Every woman is different, and different on every day. That thing is moving camp. It's like, 7 o'clock, I'm over here, 1 o'clock, yeah. It is changing camp. I mean, like, as your body goes through lifetime cycles, weekly cycles, daily cycles, that thing is elusive and complicated, and it's complicated traits, like hiding in the kelpie folds,